My name is Katie. I'm here with Cynthia from Urban Underdogs. And today we have a special guest, Kathy, who is from PALLV, which PALLV is protecting animal life.
Yes.
And we have some questions for you, and just to get some more information about what you do and why you do it. So,
Perfect.
yeah, we're super excited. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Kathy and I have known each other for a little while, so she's kind of been a mentor to me for a little while.
Probably 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, Kathy, what should I do? So she's been a very good friend to me. But tell us a little bit about what PALLV is doing right now. I know you guys recently changed your mission just a little bit.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing and why you made that change and why that's important that you made that change to your mission?
Well, to begin with, when we started, we were basically a rescue in California, so dogs and cats. When we came here, we decided to focus on people and their pets. Basically, we had a food bank, and we were doing spay-neuter, and getting the grants and everything in. And there's a lot of groups now working on the same thing here in Las Vegas, which they weren't when we first came. So one of the things that PAL has been very involved in is the rescue side. And being away from it for almost 6 years was more than we could stand.
Like, I want it.
Yeah, I think once you are doing rescue, it's there and in your blood, and you can't just walk away.
Right.
So it was quite a decision. We had a little veterinary clinic going for a while, and to be honest with you, it was difficult to keep vets there, and it was difficult to run it. So we decided to let that go and move on to something else, and that's when actually Humane Network came out with, have you ever thought about a cat cafe? And that pushed us over the thing into the rescue again, because if you have a cat cafe, you have to be rescuing cats.
Right.
So we started our cat cafe in August of last year, August 6th. And
This is a very new venture for how long you've been doing this.
Yeah.
How long have you had your 501c3?
We started in October of 1993.
93.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So we're looking at a lot of,
Yeah,
About 25 years?
25 years almost.
Starting our 28th year actually next month.
28th year.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
And you guys were just on, I don't know if anybody watches 90 Day Fiancé, but I do.
Okay.
And Rescue Treasure Cat Cafe was just on that a couple of weeks ago, I think, because I sent Kathy a text, and I'm like, oh my God, you're on TV. You're on 90 Day Fiancé. And she's like, oh, we film that whenever. So it was kind of cool. So.
That is so neat.
We filmed it a year ago.
Yeah.
Has that changed how people approach Cat Cafe now and
Yes.
bring in more people?
Yes.
It's almost like a rom-com
absolutely.
hotspot.
Right.
I love that.
Well, and we're the only one in the whole state of Nevada at this time.
So this is
now,
the
that
only
doesn't
cat
mean
cafe.
somebody else won't do it, but
Right.
yes, but we are the only one that's doing it.
So the Cat Cafe, basically, someone can come in and they, is there like a fee that they pay, and then they they get to come in and they get to play with the kitties that are actually up for adoption, which is a great way for people to really get to know the cat and figure out, hey, is this a good fit for my...
See how they interact with each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
We just hit 2 on adoptions this year, over 200.
That is
adoptions.
amazing.
That's really
Just this
good.
year, with
That's
COVID
amazing.
and everything.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But we've also been taking in.
Not only is it a
lot of
rescue, but it's
them.
also a hot date night experience.
Yeah,
so that
we
sounds a lot
have
of
people
fun.
coming out. It's $10 to come in for the hour.
Okay.
And that also not just includes the time you get with our kitties. You get free complimentary water, coffee, tea, hot tea, cold tea, and snacks is all available
great.
to you for
That is
$10.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And you're right, we have a lot of people, when we were able to do evening things, would come in.
That is
Date night?
fantastic. That is
Yeah.
so fun.
And we were getting ready to do, and I don't think we can do it now, but we were thinking of doing serving wine one night, getting liquor
How
for,
fun.
one time
Like a
thing,
temporary little
temporary
liquor
little
license,
thing,
yeah.
and have something at Valentine's Day, or you know what I mean,
that's
something
cute.
like that. That would
Yeah.
really be cute for
That
that.
is
but
adorable. I love that.
I just don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon.
So how do you run this cafe? Are these volunteers? How does the
I have 2 paid staff.
2 paid staff?
2 paid full-time
Okay.
staff. Our board of directors, every single one of them are very involved, so
Right.
they're in. I have volunteers that will come in, obviously, but I do have a couple of them that are almost like
Full-time
full-time staff, but
Right.
not being paid.
Oh,
that are
that's
so
amazing.
involved
Yeah.
with what
Is
we're
there
doing,
is there a way that you would need more volunteers? Can people come
Yes.
and sign up
We
to volunteer?
always need volunteers because, like anybody knows that runs an organization, your volunteers do come and go.
Right.
And it would just fine because they maybe find something else that they'd rather do, or
Right.
they move, or
Well, we know,
with
especially
COVID,
2020 has taught us
it
that
has
life
taught
is
us
crazy.
crazy,
No matter how
absolutely.
well
We
you
have to
plan.
we have to be ready to make changes.
Yeah, we have to be very flexible.
Right.
Yes, you do. So they would just get a hold of us. They can go online.
Okay.
What's your website?
Website. We actually have 2.
Okay.
But if you go to www.pallnv.org,
Okay.
you can jump over to the Cat Cafe.